Metroidvanias are in large part a genre comprised of elements from both platformers and adventure games, along with a few simple yet integral design choices to distinguish it from either genre. Historically, it has appealed to a more hardcore audience due to its demanding design philosophy on level progression and overall difficulty. In this video, I will be identifying the borrowed and unique design elements that make up the genre, and determine what I believe makes the genre appealing to players based on this information. Like a platformer, Metroidvanias place emphasis on the player character and how they maneuver through their environment. Character movement should be quick, responsive, and a joy for players to control. Like an adventure game, the genre operates under item/ability-based progression, and rewards thorough exploration. The player becomes more capable as they explore the game world, evoking a sense of empowerment by unlocking more tools for traversal. Metroidvanias also tend to be more difficult. This is partially because, by combining these two genres, it essentially tests players not only to master controlling their character, but also their ability to apply items and abilities in creative ways to overcome obstacles or solve puzzles. Where the genre differs, however, is in its level design and progression structure. While many genres guide players to fulfill narrative requirements in a fairly linear campaign, Metroidvanias simply provide the tools necessary for game completion, and trust the player to discover the way forward themselves. However, despite this relatively hands-off approach, levels should be designed to offer subtle hints and clues to keep players on track. While players are never outright told how to progress, they are given enough information to at least have an idea of where to look and what to try. Level design is crucial to this process. Perhaps more than anything else, Metroidvanias are characterized by their labyrinthian level design, creating a game world akin to a giant, interconnected maze. Players are initially given only a small portion of the map to explore. However, as they explore and acquire new abilities, they will gradually open up new areas and pathways. Like an adventure game, players will be teased with areas and items that are inaccessible at the time, prompting them to explore and search for the key with the obstacle in mind. Due to the maze-like level structure and item-based progression, players will inevitably be required to backtrack through previously explored areas in order to access subsequent ones. The purpose of backtracking is to breed a familiarity between the player and the game world, and by doing so, players remember the various obstacles which must be overcome, and gain an increased understanding of the game's level layout. Although useful, designers should be wary not to overdo the amount of backtracking required to progress, and players should never feel the need to backtrack due to a lack of direction. To mitigate this inevitable concern, there should be decent fast travel options and unlockable abilities which makes traversal through these areas faster and/or easier. Alleviating the tedium will not only allow backtracking to fulfill its intended purpose without wearing out its welcome, but may even be rewarding to players as they traverse previously challenging areas with increased speed and skill. As per usual, the game world is sectioned off with obstacles requiring the use of certain items and abilities. In addition, the world is filled with optional upgrades to supplement existing abilities. This further incentivizes exploration and makes backtracking a worthwhile experience. The Metroidvania genre capitalizes on some of the most satisfying elements of platformers and adventure games, while carving a niche appeal with its unique, maze-like level design and the hands-off, non-linear approach to level progression. The player character should be satisfying to control, and that joy is accentuated by an ever-increasing list of abilities to empower the player. The genre gives players a special sense of accomplishment by allowing them to figure the game out for themselves with minimal guidance, rewarding them with new abilities and upgrades as they do so.